Hey credit warriors, Credit Shuffle here, and there is a new credit card in town, apparently. Well, it's not out yet, but it's coming out soon. The X1 card. It's one of these kind of innovative, heavily technology-based, sort of think outside the box kind of credit cards. And it's got some impressive features, and it certainly does look like it may give the Apple credit card a run for its money. So first of all, the X1 credit card is being developed by Thrive, which is the company behind Thrive Cash, which specializes in giving loans to students based on successful internship or job applications. Investors include PayPal founder Mark Levchin and former Twitter COO Adam Bain, to name but a few. So I think with those names, you can already see this is going to be a heavily tech-based product. So let's go and have a look at what it offers. Well, they have a very classy website, and the card is made of stainless steel. There's actually a function where you can hear what sound it makes when you throw it down on a restaurant table. Listen to this. But what are the actual benefits of the X1 card? Okay, here we go. Let's talk about them. We'll start with some of the most innovative things. Now, the card offers the ability to create temporary virtual cards with their own set of card numbers that will expire after the card has been used or after a certain period of time or whatever. Now, this means that you can sign up for free trials of things, like, for example, a 30-day Netflix free trial or whatever, and you don't need to worry about canceling them because those card numbers will expire by the time it comes around to the end of the 30 days, by the time the free trial is going to turn into a paid subscription. Card numbers already don't work, so it'll just bounce and you don't have to worry about it. You won't get trapped into a subscription. So, that's a pretty cool thing. I think the makers of this card really don't like subscriptions because they've got another feature as well where you can cancel other subscriptions that you're actually paying for with one click. Okay, I think in the app you'll be able to see your subscriptions and you'll be able to just cancel them. Now let's talk about the credit limits, because the credit limits are apparently based on your income and not your credit score. So X1 says this on their website. X1 card offers credit limits up to 5 times higher than traditional cards. Higher limits mean you can spend the same amount with lower utilization, which can boost your credit score. Now that's really cool that they're thinking about credit utilization, because that is one very big way that can help you improve your credit score, especially at the beginning when you haven't got cards with very high limits and you haven't got a long history of on-time payments, etc. But who exactly are they aiming this card at? Is it their friends in Silicon Valley with 6-figure salaries who really would get a card with a 5 times higher limit? I mean, what about households earning $30,000 to $40,000 a year? I can remember a few years ago, I had a $10,000 limit on the Chase Sapphire Reserve when my annual household income was only $36,000 a year. So, if they give me a limit that's 5 times that, that would be $50,000 limit. That's over my annual salary. It's like $14,000 more than I was earning in a year. So I don't think that is very likely that that would happen. Now, if you look at the fine print, they say they're basing it on Generation Z statistics, saying that their average credit limit on their cards is $4,479. So they may get a limit, I guess, of $22,000. That's 5 times that. But I don't think everyone's going to be getting limits 5 times higher. I mean, it is up to 5 times, okay? I mean, look, I've got a limit of $40,000 on the Chase Ink Preferred. Maybe I could get that bumped up by 5 times to $200,000. I want to buy a boat. Anyway, guys, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. Actually, I think it's a really good idea, helping people improve their credit scores through lowering their utilization by having higher limits. I just wish I knew what the actual algorithm was and how it relates to your income, that's all. But obviously, as well, and when you're giving people super high limits, you need to be sure that those people are going to spend responsibly. Now for a few more quick things. So the card has no fees of any kind, apparently. I guess they had to do that. The Apple card has no fees, and it's kind of following in the footsteps of apps like Robinhood that eliminated fees for stock trading, etc. You can get instant push notifications for when you get a refund on the card. You can attach receipts to purchases in the app, and you can also shop anonymously. Not quite sure what that means, but whatever. But the one question I know that a lot of viewers of our show are going to be asking is, does it earn points? And the answer is yes, it does. But then your next question is going to be, how much are the points worth? Well, we're going to go through all that now. Now, I'll say right at the start, the points are worth a minimum of 1 cent per point, but we'll look more into that in just a moment, but that'll just help you understand the earning rates, okay? So let's go into the earning rates now. So the card earns 2 points per dollar on all spending, which obviously matches the very popular Citi Double Cash, okay, 2% cashback card. But if you spend $15,000 in any one year, you actually get bumped up to 3 points per dollar for that entire year. Now, I'm not sure exactly what it means. Are you guaranteed a full year of 3x if you've spent 15,000, or is it just for the remainder of that year? Or they could mean that they're going to backdate it, so all of the spending from January until whenever you cross the $15,000 mark, they're going to add an extra point per dollar for all of that spending. Maybe that's what they mean, and they'll continue doing it till the end of the year. Now, there is one more category, and that is a 4 points per dollar category. Basically, you can activate 4 points per dollar for 30 days for every person that you sign up for a card through your affiliate link, okay, and who successfully gets the card. Now, that is really, really cool because it's 4% cash back or whatever, but obviously it depends who you are as to how much success you could have with doing this. If you've just, promoting it amongst your friends, you could get a few friends to sign up. If it was me promoting it with a big following, I think I could get a lot of people to sign up and, basically have 4% cash back going all the time. But probably I wouldn't do that because I try to be a bit more objective, okay, and promote cards. I mean, if I genuinely thought it was a great card, then I guess I would, but it really depends on what I think of it. Now let's look at redeeming the points. So you can redeem your points at all of these brands. I noticed 3 airlines in there, Alaska, Delta, and JetBlue. I think it's funny that Supreme is in there, definitely not getting the most value for the points out of that one. Well, maybe you are. If you sell the items on, they are worth a lot, but just for the practical usage. But anyway, going back to the airlines, I wonder if they're actual transfer partners or whether you can just book through a portal at 1 cent per point, with those 3 airlines. Not quite sure, but if they are actual transfer partners, I think that would be really cool because then you're getting, 3x or even 4x on your spending and able to transfer over to airlines, potentially doubling the value or even more. So I don't know, I'd like to find out about that. And then in case you're wondering as well about cashback, there is a cool feature. You can use the points to pay off charges on the card at 1 cent per point. So it's, it's as good as cashback as long as you made the spending with that card, pay off charges. And guys, look at this. It comes in an awesome looking box. They're really thinking about the YouTubers here for the X1 card unboxing videos coming to you this winter. So I think it's definitely a promising offer. I think I just point out though that a lot of the features could be easily copied by Apple and other card issuers because some of these things are just like software updates to the app, the temporary card numbers, for example, for 30-day free trials. I'm sure Apple could just update their app to let you be able to generate those numbers. And one other thing, the Apple card is titanium, but this is only stainless steel. I mean, that really kind of is a major caveat for me. I mean, just listen to the sound. That's really not the sound I'm looking for. Just kidding. Okay, guys, so I think this is a great card for people who are high spenders because once you spend the 15,000, then you get 3% for a whole year in theory. Just have to work out the fine print, exactly how that works. So if you want this card, you can actually sign on to a wait list right now. It's coming out this winter 2020. So if you sign on now, not sure how long you're going to wait, but if you are interested, you might as well do it. If you can't wait for that and you want to get a credit card now, I'll put the links to the Chase Freedom Flex. That's the brand new card from Chase, and also the Sapphire Preferred from Chase. Both of those cards currently have an 80,000 point sign up bonus, which is really awesome. Sapphire Preferred is straight 80,000 points in 3 months. Chase Freedom Flex, it actually takes you a year to get the whole 80,000, but it is still an 80,000 point sign up bonus. I'll put the links to both those cards below for you to check out if you are interested. As always, guys, please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.